Welcome back. Now we're factoring a little bit stronger, a little bit more challenging when A is not 1. You can do it though. I'll teach you my slide and divide method. Slide and divide. Here we go. How we do this is we're going to recognize, there we go. Recognize that this is not 1, okay, that A is not 1. And that we cannot factor anything out, right? So I can't take out, there's not a greatest common factor in all of these. 3 does not divide well into 2 or into 5. 2 does not divide well into 3 or into 5, and can so on, right? So there's no common factor we can take out. So instead, we're going to slide, and then we will divide. We do this to set it up like the trinomials that we know how to do, that we know how to factor. So we pretend like we've moved that 3 out of there, and this is what we land with. We slide and we multiply, right? We take this 3 and we do 5 times 3. That's what we did here to get that, all right? Well, now our question is, what multiplies to be negative 15 that combines to be negative 2? That's what we're looking for. So what multiplies to be negative 15? Well, we could do 1 and negative 15. We could do 2. No, we could do 3 and negative 5. Okay, boom. I'm going to stop right there. Look, that's my answer. 3 and negative 5. There is my answer. I am done. X minus 3. Nope, plus 3. X plus 3. X minus 5. But this only brings me to here. My actual question was here. So what do I need to do? I'm so glad you asked. What we do is we now divide. The very number that we slid over, we now take to divide. Here it is. We're going to find this 3 that we slid over, this guy right here, and we're going to divide him by both of our factors. Here we go. 3 divided by 3. You said it. It's just 1. This one, 5 divided by 3. It's like, oh, that's ugly. I don't know what to do. Calm down. We love fractions, but we're not even going to solve it. Like, if we can simplify, we do, but we can't. Instead, this is why it's called slide and divide, because now we're going to unslide. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. But here we go. We are going to unslide. We're going to bring this 3 to the front here because he did not go evenly into that one. And now this answer right here, this guy brings me to that answer right there. All right. Very good. Let's do another one because we're awesome like that. 5x squared plus 19x plus 12. Whew. Okay, so do we have a greatest common factor in these? The answer is no. So instead we slide and multiply. 5 times 12 is 60. So our new polynomial that we're messing with is x squared plus 19x plus 60. So now what multiplies to be positive 60 that would combine to be 19? Here we go. We got 60. We got 1 and 60. Oops. Let's boop, boop. We got 1 and 60. Definitely not. 2 and 30. Definitely not. And I'm going both positive here because we're getting a positive from a positives, right? So I got to multiply to be positive. So it's either 2 negatives or 2 positives. And I'm adding to be a positive. So it's got to be positive. So 2 and 30, no. 3 and 20, we're getting close. That's 23. What about 4? 4 and 15. Ah, there's my answer. Boom. This is why it's key to know your factors, your times tables, baby. All right, here we go. We got x plus 4, x plus 15, and we do one more thing. And my wife's phone is blowing up, and I don't know how to turn it off. So sorry if you're hearing all these dings. But if you're not, so be it. We got to do one more thing. We got to come back and divide, right? So we divide. Look at this one. This one simplifies it beautifully. This is x plus 3, which means this one is going to slide beautifully. And we have 5x plus 4. This is my answer. This guy maps to that guy. Voila! We did it. Stick around for the big bonus. Big bonus. Here we go. 4x squared minus 35x plus 49. I'm pumped about this one because this is big numbers And we're not using a calculator. You're seeing me do this with you right now. I'm gonna just put you into my brain, okay? Again, can we take out a greatest common factor? 4 doesn't go into 35. 2 doesn't go into 35. Like, there's nothing I can take out. So there's nothing to make this any smaller, which is good and bad, you know? So instead, here we go, we slide 4 times 49. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. I don't want to have to do 4 times 49. That's not in my, that's not normal for me. But here's what I do. So I'm multiplying 4 and 49. Well, here's the thing. I don't really want to multiply 4 and 49. What I want to do is I want to break up those into their factors and manipulate that to see if I can work something out without having to like figure out all the factors of whatever this number is. I mean, this number is 36, carry the 3, 16, 196. Like, I don't really want to know the factors of 196, right? Like, I just don't, 196, 2, you know, I'm like, man, it's going to take forever. But I have a close version here. And 4 times 49 doesn't work, right? When I combine those together, that's going to give me 53. So I'm close, but I'm not quite there. I need something higher than 4, but lower than 49. So what I do is I break 49 up, and I'm gonna use that number to get me there. So if 49 can be broken up into 7 and 7, and then I can take this 4 and use it, maybe I can find something there. That doesn't look too great, but there we go. Maybe I can find something there. So instead of using 7 times 7, what if I took 7 times 4? So 7 times 4 is 28, right? And then I still need to use this 7 to make it all work, right? So 28 times 7 is 196. 28 times 7 is 196, right? Because it's all the same factors from this guy. Well, 28 and 7 added together is 35. Let's go. So that's how I get this without going crazy. X plus 28 and X, I'm sorry, it's going to be X minus, let's go back, X minus 28 and X minus 7. Now I just need to bring my slide and divide back, right? So I divide by 4, divide by 4. Well, 7 and 4, this one's going to slide it because it doesn't divide. This one does divide, and this divides into 7. So it's X minus 7 and 4X minus 7, which this guy gives me the original when I multiply back. Thanks for sticking around. We'll catch you later.